we got this lady from reality TV show, The Bachelorette, and I think the Real Mormon House, something. She was on 2 shows. I can't show the video, but she was going at her husband or boyfriend or whoever he was, and she was throwing chairs, and one of the chair on video, almost hit her daughter. So she was going after her boyfriend or something. You know what I'm saying? And one of the chairs almost clipped the daughter, and now it's a big thing. Now, thumbs up the video, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. I just updated it. I mean, this happens all the time. I mean, it's another video going around where a girl started tripping because the black lady started tripping with her boyfriend or something. It was going around like late last year. And, he wanted to go spend time with his daughter or something. And she started breaking all his TVs. He started crashing out because he wanted to spend time with his daughter and she wanted his time. And she started breaking stuff and all that type of stuff. I feel like that, at the end of the day, what's so funny is when women in that situation choose their child over their man that take care of them, usually not the father, 100% not they expect the man to accept that, And the thing about it is women like to make these sayings that make no sense or that it's not true. Like, a man can't accept the same hurt that a man put a woman through. Bullshit. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm not surprised with this situation. This is a lot of things, man. A lot of guys, really, the man got to blame himself because you see these signs of women. When a woman is allowed to disrespect you and you don't check it, women do a lot of things when you meet them to test you, right? They test and see how strong you are, what your boundaries are. Are you going to stand on your boundaries? You going to be a man of your word? And they test you. And when you start letting them get away with disrespect or you give a bitch an inch, she going to take 10 miles. And that's just a fact. That's a fact. And I just think most dudes fail these tests with these women. They go for the fast talk. They go for, I'm going to do this anyway and I can do better. Then, they fall for that. And when you fall for it, it's just a point where you gotta, you're going to see. And right now, there was signs before that they were having issues or she was crazy, whether her popping him or talking crazy. Once a girl talk crazy, bruh, especially like it's over nothing or it could be over something, but she started talking crazy and disrespecting you, you gotta like check that. And if it happened again or if it's that bad, you gotta leave that alone, bro, because this is what it lead to. It's a bunch of women that do all this type of shit and then they'll lie and blame the man. I told y'all, most domestic violence situations are initiated by women. You know what I'm saying? Putting their hands on you. Women know how to, once women learn you, they know what make you mad, what irritates you, what make you snap at them. And most women and people put this jacket on black women, but it's just women. Most women, sorry, my neck. Most women, they want to be able to get a rise out of you. This is why women say, well, I don't like nonchalant men, because they want to be able to, when they know they can't control you emotionally and they can't emotionally manipulate you, you know what I'm saying? When they can't emotionally manipulate you, then it becomes a problem. It becomes a problem. Then they have no control, especially if you sexually disciplined. And let me say this, I had this chick in the comment section talking about only a gay man doesn't sexualize women. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Every woman that I see, I don't sexualize. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's called having self-control. Every woman that I work with, I'm sexualizing her. Every woman I do business with, I'm sexualizing her. Like, no, we don't sexualize. Men don't. It kills me. Women trying to think like men. Like, you can never. Like, we know how to. Well, a true man, grown man knows how to turn that off. Now, you young, you might be a horn dog. I can't lie. Controlling those hormones and all that. You young, that can be a case. But as you get older, you learn to control those urges. You learn to have relationships with women and just keep them straight where they as a relationship. You understand that everything that's hot and ready ain't meant to be ate. You feel what I'm saying? But back to the topic as I address that. But most domestic violence start off with that, with women throwing a shoe, women saying something that they know they gonna hurt you, or you get a reaction out of them. And they know you gonna hem them up, or you gonna check. They do that on purpose, bro. A lot of women associate, they associate passion with violence. They associate love with rage and violence. And a lot of those women just don't deserve relationships, bro. They don't. Most men don't go around looking to be violent. The last thing a man want to do with the woman that he loved, the mother of his children, the woman that he taken care of, and that's his responsibility to protect and provide and get a provision over her, is to put his hands on her. Women are the true violent ones in a lot of situations, bro. They be talking about, well, men need to go to therapy. Women need to go to therapy, bro. And then therapy don't even help women most of the time, because it's a biased party. It's like a lot of churches to cater to the woman. Not to tell her the truth, but to cater to her feelings so she can keep coming back spending money. And that's just the God honest truth, bro. Same thing for therapy. It ain't no objective. That's not objective in most situations, especially couples therapy. But this is the type of things that they do, that now you getting with cameras and men speaking up, because you got to protect your reputation. This is what's going on. Been seeing this shit for years. Say some wild stuff, and you think something ain't about to happen. You say something about this man's dead mother, about his hair, about his his Johnson, and you think, and you or whatever his trigger points may be. Women learn your trigger points. That's why they be wanting. You tell her something, that's why you was about to do this, and that's why I remember Corey Holcomb said something. That's why D-Ray and Deion Cole is more famous than you. And he was like, oh, bitch, you think that's going? Like, they say stuff like that because they physically can't compete. And I'm going to give you another thing. When women are in the wrong, they know a lot of women, when they in the wrong with you, they want to become the victim. How do they become the victim? If you initiate in that argument, if you hit that woman, if you grab that woman, if you say something to that woman and make her cry, she becomes the victim. Now, it ain't even an even playing field. You're wrong. Even though if you had every right to do so, you're wrong. And this is why a lot of times it's best, and to take my advice, it's best just to leave. Let cooler heads prevail. The best thing you can do is walk away and leave. Don't ask why. Don't wait. Let the cooler heads, cool. She pretty, but let cooler heads smooth out. And then y'all can have a rational day or two, maybe not even that long. Then y'all can have a lot of times I say this, a lot of arguments that I had throughout my lifetime, whether it was falling out or difference of opinion at work, a lot of times I don't even remember, like a year down the line or 2, 3, 5, 10 years. I don't even remember what the argument was about. It was so insignificant, because milestone arguments, you remember what they're about. If y'all had an argument that led to a divorce, or you found out he cheated and that led to a divorce, you ain't gonna forget that shit unless you get Alzheimer's or dementia. And even then, you may not forget that. A lot of the shit be insignificant, and it be because I was in the van all traveling for my birthday, so I'm so used to sitting up. I gotta get a truck. but yeah, it be so insignificant, bro. It's just stuff that y'all can talk about. And this is why most people, they believe that, black women are very erratic or violent, and it's just black women, or it's just, man, white women are too. There was a video that was online about a year or some change ago, and I guess the dude smacked the girl up, not smacked her, but he had sex with her, and he asked her to leave in the morning, and she called and said he abducted her. Like, Becky crazy, all these women crazy, dog. It's just that, social media, or you don't see it. But if you overhear other ethnic men really, like in the gym, or you privy to hear their story at the bar or in the grocery store, and heard it at different places, if you hear that, they going through the same thing, or even more shit, batshit crazy. You know what I'm saying? As much as people think black women don't have respect for black men, man, shit, Becky don't respect Brad. Real talk. You'd be surprised what they be going through. But it's so insignificant on some other people, especially the black people's grand scale of things, because we dealing with our issues. But they're not, I'm glad I got these glasses on. They're not they're not so hell-bent on sex. See, that's why infidelity really don't be killing their relationships like that, because they do the swinger things and all. They have other problems. You know what I'm saying? They have financial problems, believe it or not. You feel me? So, but in long story, a lot of dudes dealing with this. And a lot of dudes are still dealing with this to keep their families together and all this stuff. And a lot of these women got princess treatment. They think they think they the cash, and they just crazy. And the best thing you can do is just walk away and leave. You got to see it before it starts. And once you walk away and leave, you don't talk to them for a day or two, or you just go, man, they get their mind back real quick, bro. But you got to see this time. You got to see the signs of this. You got to see the signs. You got to see the signs before it get to this. Or you got to know yourself before it get to this. Or know your partner too. So that's just my opinion on it, man. Hit the link in the description, join the Patreon. Peace.